Here we are. There's old Tennessee Jeff, man. Look at this day. Totally awesome. We're over here at the infantry camp, and we're going to see what we can scare up. We were going to go someplace else earlier this morning, but it was covered up with turkey hunters. So
there were several cars there. So.
Yeah. So anyway, we're here. There's the back of the relic mobile, and I'm here, Jeff. I got to let him go on off in the woods here in just a minute, but we're going to have a good day here. We'll see you at the next hole. Hey, this is Hornbush, my first hole. Dug down, it's probably about 7 to 8 inches deep. First period find of the day is a hunk of camp lead right here. So it's a good find. We'll see you at the next hole. There's old Jeff digging over there, digging his plug. Out of this plug here, I just popped this fired 36 caliber pistol ball. It's flattened out. That's a good find. We'll see you at the next hole. Hey, this is Hornbush. Out of that small hole here, I got this plug, and I got a fired, that's halfway between the 36 and the, well, it's fired. It's probably a fired 36 round ball. That's a great find. See you at the next hole. Here's my next hole, and there's the find. It's a fired pistol bullet. It was fired directly into the ground. It's pretty well mangled, so still a good find. I'll see you at the next hole. Hey, this is Hornbush at my next hole. I'm over there. There's old Jeff right there swinging. He found him a fired Gallagher right over there, but it's in excellent shape. Anyway, we've been finding a lot of pistol balls and stuff like that in this area here, but Jeff has found two what he thinks are overall buttons, and out of this hole I found another one identical to it. I don't know if they had overall buttons and during the Civil War. I know the soldiers didn't, but you know, I don't know if farmers had overalls back then. This isn't a new button. This is as you can tell, it's thinner, it's brass. Mine has some fabric still attached to it. So anyway, if anybody knows what this is, or if it's period or when it was used, I'd appreciate it. I'll get it cleaned up before the end of the hunt wrap up. See you at the next hole. Hey, this is Hornbush with my next hole. Actually, it was an overload, and I went ahead and dug it per Jeff's advice, and I'm glad I did, because it was a nice little period pocket knife, single blade. That's pretty cool. That's a great find. We'll see you at the next hole. Hornbush, this is my next hole, and I popped this. It's a fired 31 caliber pistol ball. We'll see you at the next hole. Hey, this is Hornbush. That's my hole. I just popped this plug, and down at the bottom of it, it was about 6.5, 7 inches deep. This infantry eye cuff. It's got the shank on the back. It's kind of pushed over a little bit, but that's an infantry eye. That's a great find. We'll see you at the next hole. Hey, this is Hornbush at my next hole. Out of this hole that I have my foot in now, in that plug, I popped this cuff button. It's a general service, but when I picked it up, it disintegrated. That front, you can see the general service eagle there, but it's disintegrated. It's like so many in this field. I was fortunate to get that infantry eye without it collapsing on me. But at any rate, it's a good find, and we'll see you at the next hole. Jeff's over there, and I'm working my way down to him from up on this little hill right here, and I got a good signal in that hole there, and it's a 32 Smith & Wesson short, or rimfire rather. So that's a good period find. I'll see you guys next hole. Hey, this is Hornbush with my after the hunt wrap up from last Saturday when I went to Middle Tennessee to hunt with Jeff, Tennessee Jeff. Had a decent day, not a red letter day or anything like that, but I found 5 pistol balls, a one-bladed pocket knife, a 32 Smith & Wesson rimfire casing, 3 pieces of camp lead. This is a melted 58. You can see some of the rings on it there. And I found this old overall button. Jeff found like 2 or 3 of those. And I found 2 cuff buttons. This one is a infantry eye, and this one right here was a general service that exploded while I was taking it out of the ground. So those were my finds, and had a great time with Jeff as always. It's always fun to hunt with him. Tomorrow is Jeff's birthday, so you might want to get on Facebook and say happy birthday to him, or watch some of his videos and leave him a good comment. Well, anyway, this is Hornbush. God bless each and every one of you, and we'll see you at the next hole.